The sun shining brightly on and
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Now here's Durant to the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Harris. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Now, here's Thibault. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harris passes to Irving. Passes it to Durant. Back to Irving. The tray. And that one is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Milton the pass to Embiid. Yep, that one goes.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Now, here is Irving. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here is Harden. KD passes to Jordan. Durant with it. Now defended by Embiid. Here's Jordan outside for Durant. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Harris wide open. He shoots out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Harden against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Simmons. Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Now, here is Harden. Passes to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Jordan. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Here's Embiid. Pass to Green. Back to Embiid. And the pass to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harden dishes to Jordan. Outside Irving. Kicks it to Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen this one or two times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Pass to Harris. Over Jordan. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Harden kicks to Irving. Dishes to Jordan. Back to Irving. Feeds it to Jordan. Outside Irving. Shoots over Embiid. A putback, and Crane is right there.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here is Hill. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, George Hill just so savvy. Gets the defender into the air and draws the contact. And
some changes here for the 76ers. Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid, and it's Tolliver in for Tobias Harris. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving, and it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden. Axie's checked in for George Hill. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They kick it out to Green. Back to Griffin. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Brooklyn ahead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. On out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin, and it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 4. Simmons passes to Embiid. The shot's good. Embiid's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. They trail by 1. And stolen by Simmons. Harris kicks to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Johnson with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Griffin. It's stolen by Harris. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. The rebound by the Nets. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson in the corner. They kick it out to Green.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Outside, Green. Inside, kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Griffin. Shot from 16. Misses off the right iron.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And the 76ers with some changes. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Ben Simmons. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
To the middle. Howard, the pass to Green. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Harden outside. Pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Stolen by Harden. Over Maxey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Maxey. The Nets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Green against Harris. Howard kicks to Green. He dishes it to Curry. The 3. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Nets with the lead. KD on the wing. Harris outside. Here's Harden on the wing. Fires for 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency. So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Philadelphia, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Guys, let's remember, Danny Green was waived not just once, twice. But I love that he didn't put his head down. And ultimately, he wins his first championship with the 2014 Spurs. And what a valuable piece he remains.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Tobias Harris. Seth Curry comes in for Korkmaz. And Maxey's subbed in for Hill. Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Kevin Durant. Back to Tolliver. 5 on the clock. Maxey passes to Howard. And that one is good.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. "11 seconds left in the second quarter. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Griffin. No good with the triple. James Harden getting it done for the... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Justin and that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thybulle in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
And there's the pass to Llewellyn. That's tipped and stolen by Thibault. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. Finished off the break. Simmons got 10.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Brooklyn trailing. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Johnson, that's for 2. Griffin kicks to Johnson. Back to Griffin. And the layup falls. Griffin's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
I'll tell you, execute, move the basketball. Tyler Johnson really growing as a playmaker.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Left side, KD. Harden up top, guarded by Simmons. Lobs it up for Jordan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, this guy has run this play so many times. DeAndre Jordan understands how to read the defense.
Now Simmons, 10 points for him. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Durant down low, guarded by Harris. Over Thibault. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, just tremendous focus from the veteran Joe Harris. This guy aggressively going at the defense inside.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
To the inside, Jordan lays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
Outside, Simmons. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Pass to Milton. 1:07 left to play here in the third. And Durant sends it back. And they go to the intentional foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here's Green. Down low. Griffin passes to Green. Here's Llewellyn.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to Green. Here's Howard. 5 to shoot. That one goes. Count it.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Johnson finds Griffin. To the middle. Here's Green. Crafty move. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Curry looking it over. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Seth Curry has never been one who's afraid of contact. Does such an exceptional job drawing the defender into his trap.
And both free throws good for Curry.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets lead by 2. And 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The Nets with the lead. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Durant. Harris is out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. Harris dishes to Jordan. Back to Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Got a piece of it. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Up the floor. Curry, good. And it's a tie ball game.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Pass to KD. Here's Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Hill.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Kevin Durant. Brownie's checked in for Harris. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. Harris outside. It's back to Hill. Pass to Howard. Howard draws the double. Griffin with the steal. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Johnson out to the right wing. There's the pass to Claxton. Lock at 6. Here's Luwawu. Defended by Thybulle. Here's Claxton. No good there. And the 76ers go the other way with it. To take the lead. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Johnson, the pass to Griffin. Inside, Claxton. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. And an intentional foul right there. And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Shake Milton comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for George Hill. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Outside Durant. Over Embiid. KD finds Harden. Free throw line jump shot. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers leading by 3. Throws up. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Now here's Durant. To the paint, here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Well, DJ with the fearless opportunity, boy. What a shot.
Outside, Simmons. To the inside. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's KD. The 10-footer. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. So we'll see Ben Simmons go to the line here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. That's good from Simmons.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Harden draws the double. And stolen by Thibault. And now the 76ers on the break. And then Simmons slams it in.
Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now they're in a position to win the game.
Harris against KD. Lobs it up for Jordan. Out to Harris. Will it go? And Simmons with the rebound. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Philadelphia.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ben Simmons.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid.
The first free throw is good.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Harris. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. And the Nets making a change here as well. Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Joe Harris. Simmons with it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Now Durant. Shot to stop the run. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Now here's Simmons. Embiid is at the elbow. Back to Simmons. Tries it from 19. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. That one doesn't drop. The Bucks go the other way with it. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Giannis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
The Bucks shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Milton's shot is good. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now here's Middleton, guarded closely. Here's Holiday. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Middleton's got such a great wingspan. That comes into play on steals just like that one.
And the 76ers with possession. It's a 3-point game. And here's Milton. Stolen by Middleton. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Offensive rebound.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Thibault can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Holiday gets the bucket.
That's confident shooting there from Jrue Holiday. Got his coaches and teammates saying, yes, take that one.
Pass to Milton. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. Hits the target from 18 feet.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
Bucks leading by 3. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold and then take what the defense gives you.
Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. And here now is Thibault. Over Middleton. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Middleton outside. Lopez outside. Back to Middleton. The kick out to Giannis. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Off target from the baseline. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. They trail by 3. And here's Harris from the arc. And the 76ers get it back. The fadeaway. The shot. No good. The Bucks go the other way with it. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Inside, Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Harris. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Simmons. Here is Forbes. Now the pass to Nwora. The kick out to T. Pass to Nwora. Over Green. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Green passes to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
Here's Forbes. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. No. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing.
One important lesson that I got is that
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Green. Howard is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Maxey, and it's Curry in at the 2. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that's yikes! Look out below! About that finish.
Whew. The 76ers trail by 4. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Howard. It's rebounded by Portis.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Howard dishes to Curry. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Curry outside. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks leading by 8. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and that one, good.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's Connaughton, guarded by Curry. Antetokounmpo passes to Connaughton. Here's Forbes. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry's shot is good. A minute 42 left in the first half of the game. Forbes the pass to Connaughton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Dishes it to Curry. Pass to Howard. Back to Curry. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And 1:01 left to play here in the half. The 3. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Outside, Green. There's the dish to Tolliver. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. With his first shot attempt, a new 14 for the 76ers.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Connaughton passes to Forbes. Back to Connaughton. He kicks it to Forbes. Passes it to Tucker. Portis against Howard. Here's Forbes. It's hauled in by Tolliver. Outside Curry. From the arc. Kept alive.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. And that...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton on the wing. Over Thibault. Middleton can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Simmons finds Embiid. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Here's Simmons. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint from the line. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Harris has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the 76ers. The pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. That one doesn't go. Feeds it to Harris. The finish and slam dunk by Harris.
The combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
Double team on Holiday. For three, Middleton. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Harris looking it over. Puts up a 3. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Simmons. Thibault kicks to Milton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the 76ers with some changes. Korkmaz comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Hill in for Matisse Thybulle. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now Holiday kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo.
Middleton right now seeing the floor and delivering the ball well to his teammates. Good at finding the open man.
Harris outside. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. Terrific play.
3 terrific hits. You're right. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Back to Embiid. Pass to Thibault. Here's Embiid. Lopez with the steal. Here's Giannis. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers trail by 10. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Middleton. They get the rebound. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Middleton's got 5.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Howard finds Curry. Milwaukee leading by 10. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Green, and Curry has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Maxey passes to Curry. And a wide open look for Howard. Chris Middleton has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with Howard. Then there's Hill. Then there's Harris. And it's Korkmaz in at the 2-guard spot. Bucks leading by 15. Tucker the pass to Connaughton. He dishes it to Holiday. Back to Connaughton. Clock at 6. A 3-ball. Middleton can't get it to go.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Harris's shot is off. And for Milwaukee, their shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And it's good for 2. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Passes it to Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. The pass to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Left side, Harris. Back to Howard. Pass to Milton. From deep. Howard's shot is good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Giannis outside. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. And he lobs it up. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Tolliver in for Harris. The 76ers trail by 13. Now, here's Thibault. Simmons passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
From downtown, Forbes can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Back to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Giannis. Picked his pocket. Now, here's Milton. Defended by DiVincenzo. Embiid, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Bucks lead by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Bucks.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Chris Middleton.
And serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Just 5 on the clock. DiVincenzo kicks to Forbes, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Bryn Forbes. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Embiid, and it's sent back by Lopez. That one goes in. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. And now the 76ers on the break. Harris passes to Milton. Here's Embiid. Yep, it's good.
You see that nasty.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good. Coming right up, the Nets. It's time for the NBA. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Brooklyn, they've got Green. Durant is out there with Jordan. And it's Tyler Johnson, and it's Harden in at the 1. Giannis with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Middleton against Green. Floats it up for Giannis, and stolen by Jordan. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Moves back up. Kicks it out to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Milwaukee with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Green against Middleton. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Off target on the 15-footer.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Jordan, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
You know, Jordan to me is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
Now here is Holiday.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Now, here is Harden. And here is Durant. Jeff Green on the wing, defended by DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Here's Harden. Banked in off the glass.
Aggressive in deep. Once Harden gets to a spot he likes, he goes right to work.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Still without a basket in the game. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Now here's Harden. They get a hand on it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
It's the Nets now. The Bucks trail. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Middleton.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Holiday against Harden. Passes it to Durant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Here's Portis following the basket by Blake Griffin. Here's Forbes. And Portis throws it down.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here is Irving. No points in the game yet for him. Harris outside. Back to Irving. And the pass to Claxton. Shoots over Portis. Three-pointer. Griffin can't get it to go in. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Left side, Irving. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Forbes the pass to Portis. Here is Forbes. The pass to Tucker. Just 3 to shoot. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score still close. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Green, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Brown. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Harden finds Johnson. Back to Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Back to Holiday. The dish to Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 1 now for Milwaukee. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Harden dishes to Durant. Bobbed up there for Green. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Holiday looking over the floor. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. It's the Nets now. Harden with it. Pass to Green. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's Holiday at the elbow. No good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Basket good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden. Often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Nobody near Irving. No good on the triple.
hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Forbes. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now Irving. Harris outside. Outside Irving. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Back to Forbes. It's stolen by Harris. A minute 20 left in the first half. The shot's good from Griffin.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Shoots the 3. Forbes can't get it to go. The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
He lobs it up.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
Bucks trail by 3. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Portis kicks to Connaughton. There's the lob to Portis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Irving passes to Harris. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. Takes the turnaround J, and that one is good. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
Good awareness that time by Irving of where the shot clock was.
Here is Forbes. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They didn't get more than a 1 possession.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Tyler Johnson is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Green. And it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. 4 on the shot clock. Taken away by Holiday. And he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Harden the pass to KD. And contact on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcer, that was terrific!
My goodness! Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Outside Holiday. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now, here is Harden. He's got 6. Kicks to KD. To the paint. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The Bucks working the ball around. Durant with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass break chance. Harden the pass to Green. That 3 off the mark. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Middleton's got his first 2 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Durant at the elbow. Back to Harden. To the middle, taken away by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running, and Durant sends it back.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Luwawu, the pass to Irving. He sinks the 11-footer.
And the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Fires the 3.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
Good on the bucket. And it's a 3-point Nets lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Forbes. 6 to shoot.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bruce Brown comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot, and it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And the Nets making a change here. Green's checked in, and then for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Harden against DiVincenzo. Harden the pass to Brown. Back to Harden. From deep three-point range, Milwaukee with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Nets. They're up. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Bobby Portis out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Forbes in at the point.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Outside Portis, stolen by Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan. Now, throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Here is Forbes, defended by Durant. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Pass to Tucker. Launches a three. Harden grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 6. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Kyrie Irving comes in for Johnson. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Here's Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Left side, Irving. Harden the pass to Claxton. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Nets leading by 6. Harden outside. Outside Durant takes the 3. Let's keep it alive. Bucks shooting 43% for the game.
Block. Side out.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Giannis inside. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he threw the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
When you combine Durant's speed and anticipation with his length, it makes it impossible to get around him when he's defending you.
Irving double team. Jordan can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Harden the pass to Irving. Harden kicks to Irving for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. So for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 6. Outside Holiday. Inside. And the dunk by Lopez.
Big scores like that one are what you can count on from Lopez.
Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Holiday against Harden. Stolen by Middleton. Pass break, Milwaukee. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Durant, the pass to Harden. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo to take the lead, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Money!
Irvin's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on an 11-2 run. Outside Holiday. Giannis right side. Ooh, offline. So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. What do you think, guys?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option.
David, thank you as And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, we've got Green. Tyler Johnson is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. And that one drops. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Now here's Johnson. Back to KD. Bobbed up there for Green. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Down low, here's Milton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
Harden kicks to Johnson. Jordan up top. Passes to Durant. Dishes it to Harden. Shot clock at 3. Over Thibault. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights. Well, it's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Harris passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Durant finds Harden. Back to Durant. Puts up a 3. That one, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Pass to Thibault. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Durant. Feeds to Jordan. And stolen by Simmons. Embiid with it. Now Green defending. Thibault can't get it to go. Brooklyn trailing. Bobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his team.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Philadelphia also making some changes. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Hill in for Matisse Thybulle. Simmons dishes to Harris. And Luwawu Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Simmons. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. With 3, Harris. Here's Claxton, the kick out to Irving. On the wing, Irving. Back to Griffin. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
No. The work Griffin puts in the weight room pays off again. Takes the contact and muscles it into the bucket.
Now here's Curry. And the layup's good off the glass.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
52 seconds left in the first. Curry against Harris. The kick out to Irving. Fires the three. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Great D that time from Irving. Nets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Luwawu, the pass to Griffin. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And it's sent back by Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Nice little floater there. When you're Irving's size, it's an important shot to have in your arsenal.
Curry passes to Howard. Here's Maxey. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim.
Tie game in Brooklyn. And we'll return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
We've got Harden. Green is out there with Jordan. Then it's Johnson, and it's KD in at the small forward spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
I love the energy Howard plays with. It feels like no one can contain him on the way up.
Here is Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. KD can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Howard, good. Nets trail by 4. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Johnson, the pass to Jordan. Elbow shot. He doesn't hit that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Harris. And that one goes long. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Harden kicks to Johnson. Back to Harden. There's the triple. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 4.
And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. Simmons against Durant. And then Simmons slams it in.
The versatility of Simmons astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. Averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
Here's Thibault. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And now an 11-point 76ers lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Harden with the drive. Jordan dishes to Harden to stop the run. And the layup is up and in. Harden's got his first points in this one.
Now look, nobody takes more contact than Harden inside. Nobody's better at scoring through.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. Hill comes in for Matisse Thybulle.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Harris passes to Irving.
Hey, yo, right here.
That one wide left.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Pass to Howard. In transition, here come the Nets. Outside Irving. From deep. Another miss by Irving. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-4 run. Harris against Curry. Howard kicks to Green. And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Bruce Brown comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Irving. Outside Curry. For the three. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Tolliver's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip in.
Now Griffin. There's the feed to Harris. The pass to Claxton. Shoots the three. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. And Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at full forward. And
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The 76ers leading by 13.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the five for Doc Rivers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thybulle in at the three, the small forward. Simmons with it. Harris outside. Takes a three. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league. A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Stolen by Durant. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Credit to Jordan for finishing in spite of the foul. He never relents on the play.
This is his first free throw of the game. Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Hill comes in for Shake Milton. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And here is Simmons. Three-pointer by Embiid. And it's Durant with the rebound. Pops it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Harris outside. Fires the three. The shot, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Green slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Simmons passes to Harris. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Didn't turn it over once in the first half. All of a sudden, he's giving them one gift after another gift after another.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Brown's checked in. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Kevin Durant. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the first. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Curry with the three. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Irving. And he makes good on the way up. And now it's only a 5-point 76ers lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Maxey passes to Curry. And here's Maxey, covered by Irving. And it's blocked. Tries again. Now, here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here are the Nets. They're on an 11-3 run. Curry passes to Maxey. Howard trying to free himself up. The 76ers again can't hit it. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, especially at the offensive end.
The shot by Curry, no good.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Outside Irving. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
So for the Nets, Brown is checked in for Luwawu. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Tolliver. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Maxey. On the wing, Harris. And now we've got the intentional foul. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant's checked in for Harris. And it's Johnson in for Bruce Brown. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxey's subbed in for George Hill. The 19-foot shot. Bank shot. No good. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Curry. And the rejection by Harden. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. There's 18 seconds left in the third. It's Curry outside. And the 76ers get it back. He feeds it to Howard. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers lead by 3. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Brooklyn now, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at shooting guard. It's Curry outside.
You need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Nets trail by 5. Here is Harden. Pass to Durant. It's stolen by Green. Curry passes to Maxey. From the arc. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. A nice shot by Katie.
Look at that gorgeous form on the jumper. That's Durant. You see that balance, the smooth release?
Now Curry. The dish now to Green. Back to Curry. This one for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Harden outside to tie it up. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Maxey. Cross contact. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
On the wing, Milton. From deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight.
I mean, he's been terrific from the field so far this half. I mean, driving his percentage through the roof.
Harris drives in. And slam dunk by Harris.
Wow, and slowly but surely, Harris is learning what it takes to become a leader. When this team needs him to step up, he has no issue dominating crucial possessions.
Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. Outside Durant. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Claxton the pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
I mean, and these are the kinds of shots this team expects Harden to hit regularly. I mean, just such a talented offensive player.
Simmons inside. Defended by Durant. Harris no good. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now here's Harden, defended by Thibault.
He lets the D off the hook right there. I mean, if they let him get that open again in that spot, they'll get burned.
Milton the pass to Embiid. The 3. A shot by Milton, no good. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, Durant wanted the ball in that situation, and he got it. Great killer instinct shown from him, and he gives his team a huge score.
Outside, Simmons. He dishes it to Embiid. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the 76ers lead by 1. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Harden with it. Outside Irving. Harden finds Irving. Shot clock at 5. Durant trying to break free. Count. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Harris is checked in for the Nets. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. We told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Harden against Harris. Here's Claxton. Count it!
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Outside, Simmons. Money!
Remarkable. The poise of the young guard Simmons. He knows it's his responsibility to come through in tight spots.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And here's Harden. To the paint, Embiid with the steal. To win it. Shot is good. But, oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And, yes, the officials want to review the shot. They initially thought he didn't get it off in time. But it was...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And they call an illegal screen here. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Now here's Giannis. Holiday finds Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Pass to Embiid. Now here's Milton. Defended by DiVincenzo. Milton's shot is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Giannis after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Middleton. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And that one's good. Simmons.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. High post Lopez. Offensive rebound. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Goes up again. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Simmons looking it over. To the inside. Embiid. Yep, that one goes.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Now here's Middleton. Pass to Giannis. DiVincenzo with it. Defended by Milton. Lopez kicks to Middleton. 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Middleton.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Outside, Simmons. Milton the pass to Harris. Shot from 12. And contact on, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Hill in for Simmons. Here is Forbes. Here's Portis. And too long on the shot. The 76ers leading. Here's Harris. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Beautiful in the mid-range there. Sometimes it looks automatic for Tobias Harris.
Holiday against Hill. Holiday gets the bucket.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And there's the pass to Harris. It's back to Hill. That shot no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Connaughton kicks to Holiday. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Howard. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. And Curry has it in the corner. Howard, great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's when you love to see the strength of Dwight Howard marching through the defense and just ripping away the second chance opportunity for an easy score.
Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the wing, Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 4. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Green finds Curry. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Tucker dishes to Forbes. And again, the Bucks miss. And now the 76ers on the break. Green leading the charge. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the two-guard spot. And Teague is right there.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now, here's Maxey. Passes it to Korkmaz. And here is Harris, guarded by Tucker. Harris passes to Howard. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Howard finds Green. Back to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
This is where Dwight Howard shows his mobility off the pick and roll and getting there with a purpose.
Right side Teague. Outside Portis. From past the arc. Milwaukee the rebound. Green taking his time here. They get it back. Here's Korkmaz. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Outside Teague. Kicks it to Tucker. To the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Philadelphia leading by 7.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, take it at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Rebound by Brook Lopez. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet. But once he does, man, he can explode.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Shot clock at 6. And here's Harris from the arc. Back to Milton. Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Lobs it up for Holiday. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals.
And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Pass to Thibault. To the left side wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Takes it down to Middleton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And that one falls for Middleton.
The versatility Middleton offers up is exceptional. A capable defender, a good scorer, an effective shooter. Those are the kind of switchblade players the coaches love.
Curry's checked in for the 76ers. Hill comes in for Harris. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Forbes checked in. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, they got into a nice flow this quarter.
Hill with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hill's got the lead back up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
Well, sometimes being long and athletic can help you finish through contact. George Hill with a great job there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and gameplay. And Forbes kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Forbes. Middleton on the wing. Simmons with the defensive effort. Curry deciding where to go with it. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Embiid with the steal. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And so we conclude the first half. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 3. To the paint, and stolen by DiVincenzo. And it's the Bucks on the break. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. The 76ers leading by 7. There's the lob to the hoop.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. To the inside. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got his first points of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Middleton leading the charge. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Giannis. Rebound by the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Lopez with the steal, pushing it up. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Milton. Simmons on the wing, guarded by Holiday. It's stolen by Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And stolen by DiVincenzo. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They lead by 1. There's the pass to Embiid to stop the drought. He can't get that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Holiday with it, picked up by Harris. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Holiday looking for an opening. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Portis, the pass to Nora. Shot clock at 5. Here's Forbes. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Outside Teague. Passes it to Forbes. Pass to Portis. Over Howard. Portis can't get it to go.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
That free throw, no good. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Teague. He hits the second from the line. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Curry. Pass to Tolliver. Here's Green. Antetokounmpo defending. Curry passes to Tolliver. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Tolliver. And stolen by Portis. Pull-up jumper. Off the left rim and out. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Curry with the 3, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 4. Live from... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Korkmaz. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Middleton. Here's Tucker, and it's sent back by Howard.
Now that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Here's Portis. Good, nice job down low. Portis has got his first bucket of the night.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Back to Howard. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The 76ers lead. Hill left side. Over Holiday. That one off the back iron and out.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
The pass to Maxey. Here is Howard. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Maxey passes to Howard. Knocks it loose. And here we go. The Bucks running again. So they take the lead. Middleton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Well, Chris Middleton recognizing the transition opportunity and taking off down the court to get ahead of everybody.
Holiday against Hill. High post, Howard. It's back to Hill. The feed to Howard. Another shot. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night.
The count on Harris to get their offense going, he delivered.
Holiday. Antetokounmpo finds Antetokounmpo. Passes it to DiVincenzo. From outside the arc. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moment.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut back down to 2 at those points from Antetokounmpo.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Embiid. That misses off the backboard.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Some changes here for the Bucks. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. There's a minute left here in the 4th quarter. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Milwaukee getting another chance here.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the 4th, and Simmons kicks to Harris. It drops.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot on. Here's Embiid. Pass to Milton. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Johnson. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. And it's Durant. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And for Milwaukee, they've got Brook Lopez. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4 spot. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Durant. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Jordan.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now here is Holiday. The pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
Connects from three-point range. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw, good. Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now here's Harden. Pass to Durant. Makes it off the glass. KD's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Kevin Durant is now able, because of increased strength and physical ability, able to absorb contact and play through it.
Now here's Giannis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Poked loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Harden finds Green, and they pick up 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Not a fast start for the Bucks. 7-point differential. And here's Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Harden. Pass to KD. Inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. Here's Portis. A rebound by the Nets.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Irving for 3. Unloads. Claxton no good. Bucks trail by 5. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. That one a little long. And Luwawu-Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. DiVincenzo against Harris. And it's blocked.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
And a wide open look for Irving. And the Nets miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Griffin with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. And the pass to Connaughton. Feeds it to Middleton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, and with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Passes to Luwawu. Lets it go from deep. No good. Shot missing. Bucks trail by 5. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Irving looking for an opening. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Nets. They're up by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant, Harden out there with Johnson. Then there's Green, and it's Jordan in at the 5. Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. They get it again, and Green is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Bucks trail by 5. Here's Connaughton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Morrow. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Nets leading by 3, and so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Harden the pass to KD. He feeds it to Jordan, and he gets the bucket. Jordan's got his first points of the game.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Holiday dishes to Lopez. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Harden with it. Outside, Green. Back to Harden. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Down low, Jordan puts the move on. They kick it out to Green. Launches a 3. Second chance shot. Nets passing it around. Pulls it from the elbow. Rebounded by the Bucks. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Yep, it counts.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Harden gets to Durant. Back to Harden. No good on the 3. The Bucks trail. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. To the inside. Here's Lopez. And another basket for Milwaukee. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Middleton outside. Middleton is doubled. The shot's good. Middleton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harris finds Irving. The pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. No good that time.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Tucker, the pass to Middleton. And the 3-ball is good. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harris passes to Irving. 23 seconds left now here in the second.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Bucks leading by 4. Now Antetokounmpo passes it to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Lopez has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, love watching Brook Lopez go to work. Superb at playing to his strengths down on the box.
To the middle, here's Claxton. Shoots from 14, and that would have counted, but his shot. Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And he might not get all the attention. And that's a...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got Antetokounmpo, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from James Harden.
Well, terrific job by Tyler Johnson to do exactly what they want him to do. Find his open teammates.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. Giannis against Durant. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Pass to KD. A floater. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Holiday against Johnson. Pass to DiVincenzo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Nets trail by 8. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Outside Holiday. And there's the pass to Portis. Giannis is double. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 6.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
On the wing, Harden. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Milwaukee leading by 4. Holiday surveying the floor. Outside Portis. And another basket for Milwaukee.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Harden dishes to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, Kevin Durant makes that dunk look easy. He's so big, you can't do anything about it.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. 1:37 left in the third quarter. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Kicks it to Jordan. Taken away by Holiday. And it's the Bucks on the break. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And 1:01 left in the third. Now, here is Irving. Yes, that goes in. Irving's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Connaughton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Portis. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Nwora, the pass to Middleton. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Here's Connaughton. To the paint. Here's Tucker. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's what you call an intimidating finish. Tucker's explosive leaping ability on full display, guys.
Outside Irving. Pass to Griffin. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Nets. Down out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Harris. And Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Connaughton passes to Lopez. Chalk up 2 there.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Pass to KD. That one's not going to go. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass to Nwora. He kicks to Tucker. Irving against Middleton. Shot, high post, bullseye. And now it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Outside Durant. Kicks it out to Harden. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Bucks leading by 8. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Lopez. Over Claxton. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Well, we know Brook Lopez can play with strength. He is amazing at converting these difficult opportunities.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Giannis outside. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. With the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. DiVincenzo's got his first basket of the night.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Irving against DiVincenzo. Passes to Durant. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
The drive by KD. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. The dish to Holiday. Kicks it to Giannis. Pass to DiVincenzo. Trying to get open is Lopez. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Giannis has got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee. Outside Durant. Inside. Harris passes to Jordan. Out to Harris. Outside Durant. Harden outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Stolen by Holiday. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Finishes the break with a slam.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Harden, and he banks in the layup.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Bounce pass, Holiday. The tray. Can't hit that one. Here's Irving. Harris kicks to Harden. And Brooklyn turns it over again. Outside Holiday. No good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David.